The Falling series is a 3-book series about main character Grace Hathaway. It starts with her being young and innocent, and she meets this new boy in town. He's a rebel rocker, and he's got long red hair. His voice mesmerizes her, and he turns her world upside down. I finished writing the 3rd book about 3 months ago, and it was just released in December. My intent was to tie up Grace's story with a nice little bow, or maybe not so nice bow. In the Falling series, my favorite book is The Falling of Grace. And the reason that it's my favorite book is because it is chock full of drama, and it's also got a little element of a thriller in there. It's funny sometimes. It's also my reader's favorite book. I chose Paris because I'm obsessed with Paris. My whole living room is decorated in Eiffel Tower, and I've never been there. So by writing about it, I'm able to go there in my imagination, and I'm able to take my readers on an adventure. There are elements of my sister's personality in Grace, and there's definitely, especially the sarcasm, elements of my personality in Michelle, but these characters are not based on anybody real. None of this has ever happened to me. I've never had a rock star fall in love with me. I love to read thrillers, crime mysteries, which is really funny because I write love stories. The biggest challenge in writing this series was being a new writer and not necessarily knowing the techniques that I was supposed to be using. I think that every author should be a reader first. If you're not a reader, you won't understand so much about the writing process. What I'm working on right now is a spin-off book, a spin-off to the Falling series, and it's actually going to be about Michelle. The reason that I decided to write this book was because so many people asked me to write a book about her. I also have requests to write a book about Jaden, but something I'm doing a little differently in this book is I am putting my personal life experiences and a lot of emotion into this book. I have a group of authors that I'm friends with. We coach each other, we encourage each other, and one of the things I'm always telling my author friends is, it is your story. I love writing. I love to hear from my readers, and with your reviews and your comments, it inspires me to keep writing. I have many more ideas for books, but hearing from you is my biggest inspiration.